Welcome to episode 3 of the Vision Body Fitness Podcast. I have a special member, someone who's also a part of the VBF 50 Pounds Lost Club, Marshaa. What's up, Marshaa?
Hi, Dre.
Tell everybody about yourself, please.
My name is Marshaa Lucas. I've been working out with Vision Body Fitness since 2020, August 2020. So that would be what, a year and a half.
Some change. Yeah,
Some
year and
change.
a half. Yeah.
When I first started working out with Vision Body Fitness, I was like nervous because I have rheumatoid arthritis and I just was nervous to work out in groups. But it has been a great experience. I've lost a ton of weight.
Okay, we'll get to that later. All right, so question, what were you doing? Like, were you working out before you joined the program, or like what was you doing? What was your fitness habit?
I did not have a fitness habit before I started working out. I mean, I did years ago before being diagnosed, but when I was diagnosed, I just stopped for a long time and didn't work out for 2 years.
And what is it called that you have? Explain to everyone what it is.
So rheumatoid arthritis is a autoimmune disease. It's where your immune system is basically attacking your body. It affects the joints. In my case, it's my left wrist and my left knee. And it's like a pain every single day.
Every single day?
It used to be, not much anymore though.
Yeah. So I can see how that could probably be discouraging in your fitness journey, because not only are you going to put your body through stress when you're working out, you also have that underlying issue going on too. So that's probably a lot, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Do you remember, well, first of all, do you feel comfortable saying what is the heaviest that you got up to as far as weight?
The heaviest, I was 236.
236.
I might have been 240 at one point.
236 or 240. But what made you even start working out though? Like, what was the paradigm shift? What was the change?
The change was I was on prednisone for so long. I finally got off and I needed to shed that weight. And I knew if I shed the weight, my knees wouldn't hurt as bad. And that was the main joint that was challenging, that was causing the issue. So I was like, ooh, I gotta get it together.
So I'm going to act like pretty much this is kindergarten. So that way everyone can, when they're watching the video, they understand everything. So you say you were on prednisone. Is the prednisone for your
yes?
For your issue?
So the prednisone is a steroid that basically helps you manage the pain of rheumatoid arthritis. However, it works, but it is a pound packer. So I had really gained weight because I was on that medicine. I was retaining a lot of water weight, but it was like, if I don't use it, then I'm in pain.
Right.
But at one point, which was like last year, I just was like, you know what? I don't care if I'm hurting, I'm going to work out.
So when you stopped using it, you started to work out.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Because it wasn't any point in working out and being on it, because it was just like the weight was just sitting there, it was never going away. Whether it doesn't matter if you was running 2 or 3 miles or 50.
Now, is that something that the doctor told you would happen, or is that something that you just experienced? As far as
the doctor said that you would gain weight on it. Okay. I just was not aware that I would gain more than 60, 70 pounds.
All right. Yeah.
So the amount was the surprise, not the fact that I gained. It was just the amount.
Got you. So before you started working out, what were your eating habits like? What were you indulging in? Like, tell me more about that.
I never really was a terrible eater. So I really wasn't eating unhealthily. My issue was when I would eat, I might eat one time a day, but it would be super late.
Okay.
So I was eating normal, my proteins and vegetables. My biggest problem was I was like eating a lot of pasta because that's like my weakness. But at the time, I wasn't doing portion control, and I wasn't like, I didn't care about the time that I ate. I would just be eating.
Okay. So then, boom, August 2020, you joined Vision Body Fitness. Tell us your results so far. If you, how much weight have you lost, and how many inches are you off your waist? If you know that. If not, how much weight have you lost?
So, I've lost over 50 pounds. No, I don't know my measurements because I don't take them. I should. But I'll get back to that.
Okay.
I look like a whole different person.
Yes, yes. Okay. How much have you lost? How much have you lost? Tell us.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me get my calculator.
Okay.
1 moment.
We got to do the math. It got to be smooth. You can't be guessing.
It does. Okay, let me see. 243. So 54 pounds.
You lost 54 pounds.
Hmm?
What I'm talking about. You look like a whole different person. 54 pounds.
It's a whole new person.
A whole new person since August 2020.
Mm-hmm.
And you lost it the right way. You didn't go on no crazy diet. Have you ever been on a diet? Let me just ask you a question like that.
I don't. I don't want to say I don't believe in diets. I just don't do diets. I just know what to eat and what not to eat, and when to eat what I shouldn't be eating.
Say that one more time.
I just know I don't really diet. I just know what to eat, when to eat it, and if I'm going to be eating something I shouldn't be eating, I know when to eat.
Got it. Okay. Okay. Pop question. When should you eat a whole pound of mangoes?
Okay, Dre.
Go ahead. Tell us that.
I typically eat a pound of mangoes early in the day.
Okay.
I don't do it too late.
Okay.
I typically eat a pound of mangoes in the during the day so I can get my water intake in, you know.
And she seasons her mangoes, y'all. She seasons her mangoes and she goes crazy. They're always seasoned in a bow. They don't look like she has mango seasoning.
Try it, guys. You guys might like it.
What is it? What is it called?
Tahine. Tajin. Tahine.
Tahine. It goes on mangoes only, or is it go on all the fruit?
It goes on mangoes. I put it on my kiwi.
Okay.
It's about as far as I go. I do put it on my corn.
Okay. Okay. All right. So let's get back to the weight loss. Okay. Boom.
Okay.
54 pounds. When did you notice like things is really starting to change though? Like, okay, you're on a journey, right? You might see people that you haven't seen in a long time. When did it click? Like, damn, I'm really starting to get some results out here.
So it really might seem cliche and like fake, but it is real. I lost a lot of, I'm not going to say pounds because I'm not really I don't really fool with the scale, but I'll say inches from August 2020 to September. So like 30 days, like it was unbelievable.
Well, I remember that, but
remember?
Tell everyone. So 30 days. How many
30 days, I was down. I was at 48. I remember because Carmen came over and measured me. I was at a 48. September, give or take a couple of days from, give a couple of days from like August 1st or whatever. It might have been like September 7th. My waist, I was at 38 in 30 days.
So you lost 10 inches in 30 days.
In 30 days. And it really was unbelievable.
No diets.
No diets. Really, I guess I don't want to call intermittent fasting a diet. It's just a different way of eating.
Right. Which is what we always do. A lot of us do.
That's like my favorite way to eat.
Yeah. So 48 to 38 in 30 days. Okay. So then Give me another realization because you had put that dress on too. You had
right. So
I'm gonna insert the dress right here. This insert dress editing. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I had this dress that I had wore years ago, thought I was so cute in it. Put it on again after I had started working out with Vision Body Fitness. And I was like, dang, I was like, why nobody told me not to put that dress on back then?
So
Like
it was
not, I mean, it was cool, but then I was like looking real cool.
Yeah. I got you. So what's some things you started doing different after you lost 54 pounds? Like, did you start wearing like two-piece shirt? Like you start having
When I lost that 50 pounds, like I was buying crop tops, two-piece swimsuits. I was always in shorts because I never really wore shorts. I was always in shorts. That winter was Corona, so we really didn't even go anywhere. Right. I was even buying sweater crop tops. Like, oh, y'all about to see this.
They about to see all that stuff. They got
yeah,
all this stuff out. Okay, so all right, but along the journey, what was some of the difficulties though? Because it's not easy. Of course, it's not easy. So, what was some of the things you had to deal with, like difficult things to deal with?
Some of the difficult things were like I really wasn't huge on like water. I drank water, but not a lot. And getting all the water in was a lot in the beginning. I used to I couldn't drink more than like 32 ounces. Like it was just be annoying. Like, okay, whatever, I've had enough. But I remember my best friend was like, I see you working out. I see you doing your thing. I'm gonna send something to your house. So she sent me this gallon jug. And then once you had said, you should be drinking half of your water weight, your body weight.
Body weight, yeah.
That timed water bottle really helped me. Along with like everybody else in the group, like, checking in, asking what we doing. That was a challenge. Another challenge was getting up in the morning. Like I like the 6 a.m., but it'd be hard sometimes.
Yeah.
So I might have switched to the 6 p.m. sometimes, or then just went to the recording because I just was not getting up.
I got you.
That was a challenge.
So speaking of group, how do you feel about the community? Because we are community-based. Vision Body Fitness is community-based. So how do you feel about the community? Has it been helpful? Have you met new people? Tell me about your experience with the community.
The community is dope. Like I met when I first joined VBF, I only knew 2 people. Well, no, I knew 2 people, but then when I got on, I realized it was like a couple of other people, one person being my aunt. Like she would always say she was going to work out in some group, and I'd be like, okay, girl. But I didn't know it was this group until I got on the video and seen her. But
your aunt who, shout her out.
Oh, my aunt Shermelle, Coco's Oils and Cream.
Coco's Oils and Cream.
Yes, Coco's Oils and Cream.
I put a little blurb right here for y'all. Go ahead.
Yes, that oil is the bomb. Like it work. Like no lie, like no infomercial. This is
I'm gonna get her on the next podcast for sure. Yeah.
So like I just love the fitness group. Like I said, I've met some dope people like that I didn't know at all. Like now we talk every day outside of working out. We go to lunch, we hang out. Like it's really good to be encouraged by people who have the same goals as you, who might fall off like you, who might not be able to do a lot of the stuff that you might not be able to either. And everybody is really just welcoming, supporting, and not just with working out. Like we talk about a lot of stuff, like even in our group, we talk about a lot. So I love it. It's a dope group, but we pretty dope out here.
Yeah, for real. It's a thing. It's a thing. It's a thing. We're all spread out too. That's a dope thing too. So I'm gonna make sure that we can get together sometime this year. Like everyone come from that'd be crazy. So I gotta make sure I do that. So over counting, how do you feel about some of our efforts we put in our group, like during our team calls?
It's ridiculous.
It's getting out of hand.
Thank you. It's ridiculous. It's getting out of hand.
It is.
If it's 20, if we supposed to be doing 50 jumping jacks,
Yeah.
I don't know what school none of these people would have went to. Because 50 don't even be 100. 50 turn into 200.
Well, your aunt has to do with that too. That's Shikoko.
You're right.
Is an overcounter, so talk to her about that. But yes, we are overachievers, but a lot of us did not start there. We built our way up there. So that's a dope thing too.
I was one of them.
Yeah, exactly. Because you're the same way. You might be like, I'll do 25. You end up doing 52. So
yeah, I mean, but like you said, I had to get to that. I had to build up to that because I was sorry in the beginning.
But you had to start somewhere. So I guess that leads me to a good question. If you know somebody right now and she is 54 pounds higher and she's trying to lose 54 pounds, what is your advice to her? Your biggest advice?
Come to the 7-day trial and see if you like this, because you definitely will. And even if it wasn't a 7-day trial, I would just pay your fee. And if you don't like it, it's just or pay the fee. If you don't like it, I'll give you your money back. But you gonna like it.
But pretty much like they just need to get started with something.
Just need to get started. That's the key. Like I was scared to work out in a group. Like, I don't want to be looking like I'm lacking.
Yeah.
But
and you
I don't even like working out by myself at all now.
Right. And you
I went to the gym last week and was like, this is boring.
Yeah. You gotta go in there with a routine.
Yeah.
It is. So what's next for you though?
I don't really have any next goals besides the fact I'm just gonna keep working out.
So you want to just
because I'm not going back to 240, whatever.
Yeah. So right now you're comfortable then at 54. Are you maintaining or do you want to lose more?
I want to lose more weight. I'm not comfortable at the weight.
That's what I'm asking. Like how much weight you want to lose altogether?
I need to be like 170, 175.
170. Okay, it's possible.
Yeah, it is.
Why that number though? Why 170, 175?
Because I think 160 is just, I don't look good at that weight. I still want to be like, I still want to be thick, but I don't want to be skinny out here.
I got you. So 170, 175 is
thick fit. Ain't that what they be saying? Thick fit.
It's a thing. It's a thing.
Yeah.
So right now, what are you at right now? Because you were at 240, 254.
Now, Dre, do you know that I don't know what I'm at? Okay. Don't start.
Do you got anything you want to tell me?
Know.
Okay. All right. We can't. Okay. All right. So
be on the World Wide Web.
You said what?
This podcast gonna be on the World Wide Web.
All right. So your biggest advice for somebody is to get started, try the 7-day trial, see if they like it or not. I got you. Quick question though. When you were at the 240, I know you said it was the steroids and the issues. Are you still dealing with that stuff right now?
Mm-hmm. I still have rheumatoid arthritis. I have probably limited to no pain. If I do, it's because of the weather. Mm-hmm. It's not because of working out. The fact that I've lost a lot of weight, I don't have that much weight on my knees anymore. Mm-hmm. So it's minimal.
And I tell people that too. Like sometimes a lot of these issues with our joints is just because they're carrying too much weight.
It's carrying too much weight. Your little knees can't carry 300 pounds.
Exactly.
My knees wasn't carrying 300 pounds.
And so now that you have lost a sufficient amount of weight, you're not really feeling that pain anymore, only on certain times.
Nope. I mean, I know like right now my knee is hurting because it's cold outside and it's wet. But I'll just be real. I didn't even walk for like 6 months. Like I was in the bed for 6 whole months. Like really? I didn't walk at all. And then when I did start walking, it was just like I was limp. I was a limp. I had a permanent limp. Mm. Wow. Now I'll be doing burpees and running and
You do burpees? We don't do burpees in our group. All right, so
Dre, don't get to doing it.
All right, okay. Tell everyone where you're from though, because y'all deep. Your team is deep. Where you from?
I am from the Hall of Fame city in Ohio, Canton, Ohio,
Yep.
330.
We have
We are
about
in the VBF crew.
yeah. It's about 8 to 10 members from Canton. They're out there deep. So
We be letting I let people know about my trainer. Hey, jump
yeah,
in.
and I appreciate you. I think you was probably like one of the number one recruiters in 2020. I appreciate you.
I
Bro.
mean, people join when they see. Like, I
Yeah.
ain't really have to talk too much. Oh, who's your trainer? Oh, Andre, Vision Body Fitness. Okay, I'm signing up. Yeah, you see what I look like.
Because the results speak for themselves.
Yeah. They wasn't asking what we was doing or nothing. They was just like, oh, I see you lost all that weight, girl. What's the information?
Yeah, that's what's up. What do you want to see next for us, though, for Vision Body Fitness? What do you want to see next? What you got in mind?
Vision Body Fitness is on the map for real. So it's like all the bases is loaded right now. I can't even say right now that it's one stone unturned for real. I mean,
yeah, it's grind mode. It's definitely grind mode.
Definitely grind mode. I mean, from when we all first started to now, it's been a lot. I mean, VBF done a whole lot more than a whole bunch of businesses that have been in business for 5-6 years.
We know.
So
shout out to all the businesses.
Yeah, I mean that's another thing. Like,
tell people about your business. You have VBF, a business.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, we got a lot of entrepreneurs in our group, which is great because we all are encouraging each other and learning from each other.
Definitely.
I have my own business, My Virtual Briefcase. I am a virtual assistant. I assist small business owners who don't have the capital or just don't want to hire people. I help them with all their administrative tasks. So that's been it's been going pretty well, especially during the pandemic, surprisingly.
Do you have a specific niche of people that you work with, or who do you work with mainly?
I started out working with like whoever needed the services. 2022. This is all new information. So hey, y'all the first to know. I've actually niched down to educational consultants, specifically in diversity and inclusion and equity, and life coaches. So my main goal is to be their support, and to assist them in generating leads and client management and negotiating, their prices with a potential client.
I like the way that you niche down. We talked about that before. I think in any business, it's very good to niche down because, of course, you can serve everyone, but when you niche down, you specialize in that field, which will bring more of those people to you. So
more people to you, and you can focus more on your niche. You can learn more. Your head is not, oh, I'm doing this, oh, I'm doing that. Like, I know these are the most important things for my client, so I can get continuing education on that. I can just be the best I can be in those fields, as opposed to stretching myself thin
for everybody,
offering 30 services when I can offer 7.
Exactly. And that's what I tell other people too. Like, I train men and women, but on my social media, I market to women who's trying to lose weight. Of course, I could train everyone, but my market is going to be, my niche is going to be women who need to lose some weight, or trying to get in shape. So that's very good. So I think you're gonna be great this year. You got any big plans? You about to launch anything? What's going on? How can they find you? How can people find you?
You can find me at myvirtualbriefcase.com or on social media. I'm Shay the VA. I have one big thing I'm working on. I've been working on it for a year, but because I niched down, I had to revamp it. But I'm going to be launching the My Virtual Briefcase Academy here soon. And it's going to be basically a phase 1 is, so you want to be a virtual assistant. Let me help you. Let me show you how I started. And then the phase 2 will be basically working with already established virtual assistants and getting them niched down into their main focus, like what they're best at, what they're most interested in.
Okay, that's gonna be
that should be, hopefully that might be springish.
Okay, that's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
When you do that, yeah, because no one's doing that. I don't, you know what I mean? It's a lot
And I
of
mean, as a virtual assistant, like I'm kind of like you, Dre. Like it's enough people and it's enough money. Like I don't care about helping the next person break into the same field that I'm in.
exactly, and everyone's not gonna have the same juice as you. You know, they got their
Right.
own sauce. You got your own sauce.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have to worry about stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that's why I like that too. Okay. So you have anything you want to tell the audience? Any announcements? Anything special you want to tell us, or anything like that?
Just get started. Get started. Make your changes in your diet because if you do not eat right when you work with VBF, you will hurt in
Yeah.
your workout. So
Yeah.
just get
Yeah.
started. It's a 7-day free trial. You can't lose.
Yeah. And we have a beginners program now. So if you feel like you're a beginner or if you're older, you can try the beginners program. All right.
Yeah.
It's not for you.
Oh yeah. I'm joining that class.
No,
When is it
why,
tomorrow?
why are you going to join that class, Marshaa?
Sometimes I need a rest.
Okay. That's the only reason?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for joining us on episode 4 of the Vision Body Fitness Podcast. I'm going to start leaving on a final word, like a final question. I need to stamp the question. The question is going to be, where are you going to be a year from now with your fitness?
A
A
year
year
from
from
now
now.
with my fitness.
Yep.
A year from now, I would like to be at my goal weight of 175.
Okay. We're going to timestamp this and come back a year from now.
Wait, what year from now? So bet 175.
Right. You want to bet?
No, I'm definitely not betting you.
Okay. All right. Episode 4 of the Vision Body Fitness Podcast. Thank you. We'll see you in the next episode.